Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stock. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Today, I would like to talk to you about the SBE news that we have, the price action that we see with Skillz, and also real estate news concerning the company Opendoor. I'm pretty excited about all three of these things. I'll share with you what I have. For right now, let's get ready to rock. Welcome back. If you'd like to check out my Patreon, there's a link down in the description. You can go ahead and click that, come on over, see what I have to offer for you guys. I'm trying to think of new ways to offer more services all the time, and it's something that's really growing, and our numbers are expanding, and I really love the support that I've seen from the patrons already. I would love to see you over there. We have a private Discord where we talk about the stocks that we're interested in. We also have a place where we submit the stocks that we're talking about so that everyone can take a view at those, see which ones that they like, see which ones they want to choose from. There's a weekly newsletter that consolidates all of the information and the updates for the Patreon all in one place for you. It really is neat, and I really like developing it, and I really like watching to see what kind of community that is turning into. I better move on. That link is down in the description if you want. Also down in the description is a link for Webull. By signing up and depositing $100, you get 2 free stocks valued anywhere from $10.50 up to $1,850 total. I get 2 free stocks for the support, so I appreciate that. So down in the description, just click the link, check it out. As long as you're a new customer, deposit that $100, you get your 2 free stocks. Finally, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Let's get on to the stocks. All right, so first, let's get to the SBE news that we have. For SBE, the merger did not get announced. What happened instead is that it got delayed until the 25th, not because the people working for SBE and ChargePoint, they wanted to make the deal. They just couldn't make the deal because, from what I understand, there was not enough of a shareholder vote. And when I was reading up about it, anybody who owned the share, as of I believe it was December the 16th, and they said in the report even said if you're no longer a shareholder, you can still vote on the reverse merger between Switchback and ChargePoint, that you need to go ahead and do so. And if you're confused about how to do that, you can look at the SEC filings, which would be a good official place to make sure that you're casting your vote. So that way you don't have to worry about any sort of scam or anything that's running like that in the background. You can also contact your broker directly and find out information from them that would also help you vote on that merger between Switchback and ChargePoint. So looking at the daily chart, you can see that SBE right now is holding a bottom somewhere just above $36 a share, and it closed today at $37.15. For me, with the position that I have, I'm long on this position, and it's something that I would like to hold on to for a while. So I have a stop loss set right now, just because with a SPAC deal, you don't know if it's going to drop after the deal or not. And if it did, I would buy back in a cheaper price. So right now I have my stop set at about $36, just below that price. That way I can reduce the chance that I get stopped out early. I don't have it during the after hours or during the pre-market at all. So I just put in a GTC order just in case that I'm not watching the stock, just protecting the downside, locking in some of the profits that I would have on that. And should I get stopped out of that, then I can buy back in as soon as I feel like it's a good time to buy back in. If we take a look intraday, you can see along with the mixed news that we had in the markets, we have a pretty good sell-off over the past 2 days for SBE. And in the after hours, we're still under that $37 mark, but we're still above that $36 mark. We'll have to wait and see what the next 2 weeks brings. Hopefully we get good news in the markets and it pushes that price back up. This week, I know a lot of investors have been watching SBE to see if it would make that price pop, and I think it's just been held on to for so long. I think that the excitement wasn't there anymore to cause that price to really inflate that $49 or so that we saw a couple weeks back. I just don't know that the hype was still there. So with these muted results that we have, plus with the markets being mixed like they were, plus with the merger date coming up, we see a lot of downward pressure taking place on SBE. With good market news and good EV news and good stimulus news, we could see this push back up. I don't expect it to hit the $36 mark, but I do have my stop there just in case. Some people might say it's not low enough. Some people would wonder why I have the stop in the first place. It's just the trading style that fits me, and it's something that allows me to live with the trades that I've made. So I highly encourage that if you're making profits, that you protect your profits, or that if you're not yet profitable, that you're managing your risks so that way you don't end up blowing up your accounts. All right, the next stock that we have is Skillz, and Skillz and the NFL have signed a multi-year deal, and that's why you see this gap up and this big volume that we have. A lot of people got excited about that deal, and I've said about this in my previous videos that this is just a foot in the door sort of deal. I see really big things coming up. So whether it was a little bit too much too quickly or not, it's still a stock that I'm really highly interested in, and I have a position somewhere around $23 a share. And when I saw this come back down to 40, I put in another really small position to go along with my growth portfolio that I have over at the Patreon. And today, seeing it down to under $38 a share, I'm thinking about putting in just a little bit more of a position just to sort of got dollar cost average down with that price as it moves along. I don't know if we've hit bottom yet or not with that, but out of the last 2 days or so in the market, and plus the run-up that we had before that, I think that we're still at a reasonable level, even if it's lower than what people would like to see. If you're somebody who believes in the fundamentals of Skillz and has a very long view of this, then you shouldn't be too worried about the red that you see. I don't anticipate this to go down much lower than it's at. Maybe if it does drop anymore, maybe another 5% or so, maybe another 10%, but I think that would be really drastic. It really depends what the markets bring for us in the days ahead. Looking intraday on Skillz, this looks a lot the same as what SBE looked like, and there's a lot of news right now about speculative plays in general having been the ones to lose value. The real estate, which is what I'm getting to next with Opendoor, a lot of the money has been going there, and there's also been other news that the money is just shifting around to different areas within the stock market rather than coming out of the stock market. So with Skillz, we have a bottom right around 36.60 intraday, and then it goes into the after hours, and it just sort of the highs get lower, the lows get higher. So we start to sort of settle on a price, and the one that you see right now in the after hours is about $37.60. I would say that that's about right, and hopefully tomorrow will be a greener day in the market. We might see more settling in the market. We'll find out. But after two big drops like this, it would be natural to see the stock correct back upwards a little bit, and I think that that would be more likely the case for us to see for Skillz tomorrow. The final stock that I have for you is Opendoor, and Open is their ticker symbol, OPEN, and this is one that I put on the stocks to watch this week, and it's up, I think, like about 30% or so as of today's close from when I announced it on Sunday, so that would be Friday's close of last week, to today's close, which is Thursday. And those are really, really nice gains, and we can see that on the daily chart here in front of us, that they really have performed this week. And I don't know that anybody who's invested in Opendoor or who got in even Monday of this week or Tuesday of this week, I can't imagine that they're very disappointed with the price action that they've seen. Real estate in general this week was hot, and a lot of it was moving in sympathy with Zillow. Zillow reported some really good earnings. Opendoor is also into the iBuying like Zillow, and I read a report today that said that by 2030, the iBuying real estate market is anticipated to be $1.9 trillion by 2030, and that Zillow and Opendoor stand to take a 10% stake in that, so that's $190 billion between the two companies. So Opendoor stands to gain a large part of that and move right along with Zillow. Opendoor's task is to show that they have sustainability and scalability within their business model of buying homes from people, flipping them, and then turning them around for resale. So looking intraday here, you can see that the price spiked right off the beginning, and then it settled back down, and it went about even for the day from where it opened to where it closed. I really like Open. I think that it's a company that you should keep on your radar if you don't already have an investment in it. It's one that, I think it's worth researching and doing your due diligence on. It's one that I continue to research more about, and it definitely has my interest. I can really see it easily being one of the companies that has my investment as well going forward. All right, so let me summarize. SBE Now it's postponed until February the 25th. Again, not because Switchback and ChargePoint don't want the deal to go through, but they need more of the shareholders to put their votes in so that the deal can go through. Of those who have voted, 99.9% have voted yes. Go ahead and merge already. And all the rest that they're waiting on are just the people who haven't voted yet. So they expect the deal to go through as soon as there's enough people to make the deal go through. Skillz, it's a great company if you're looking for an opportunity. Well, we've had 2 red days in a row. The price is back down under $40. Make your decision on that. Maybe it's something that you're interested in. If it is, give a deeper look into it, give it some more consideration, and see what you think. And finally, Opendoor Technologies. I think that they have a great shot at having an excellent business model as long as they get the details worked out about the scalability and profitability of their business. I'm keeping an eye on this one. I continue to read and research about it and try to make up my mind to see if it's a place that I would like to put my money. As of right now, I'm thinking yes, I would like to put my money there. In the short term, I think it would have been great, but if I am going to invest in it, it will be more of a long-term play. So that's what I have for you today. If you want to join the Patreon, the link's down in the description. If you want to sign up for Webull and deposit $100 to get your 2 free stocks, a guaranteed gain right off the bat, the link is also down in the description. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share it with your friends. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and due diligence, and contact a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.